Hi guys, it's Brookelynne and welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be testing a new foundation. Excuse the lighting, I had to put a ring light on one side. But hey, what we have to do once getting into winter lighting the drawers, I know. But so I'm doing a testing review on the Body Shop Fresh Nude Foundation. It looks like that. And I have the shade, I think it's 45. Atlas Dunes Sand. No, Atlas Duns. 45. Yeah, that's the shade I got. It's £16 and I ordered it off a Body Shop consultant who I know, so I got this foundation and I just thought I might as well try it. I've seen so many great reviews on this foundation and I was like, why not? And yeah, so I'm going to try it out. I am going to be applying it with a wee dampened beauty blender dupe. This is actually the So Eco sponsor did a video testing them in a full face nude makeups, which is a few months ago. So still using them, and yeah, they're not my favourite sponges, but they're alright. I prefer Real Technique sort of eco tool ones. But yeah, I'll just get into the whole thing. I have this fake tan today, like that's why my face is like really dark. And yeah, I'm letting it develop over the day and overnight too. It's 6 o'clock by the way, and it's like the start of October, so it's starting to get that dreaded winter lighting, which I absolutely hate. But what can you do? So I'm going to start with a primer. I'm not going to go for a glowy base because I want to see how this foundation goes on its own without any glowy primers, any kind of sort of thing disturbing the finish of the foundation. So I'm going to just use, excuse the noise, the Primark PS Vitamin Rich Face Base, is it called? Yeah, Vitamin Rich Moisturising Primer. Basically a dupe of the Body Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base. It's hard to say that without getting tongue tied. But basically I'm just going to apply a wee pea-sized amount, or no, basically I'm going to apply a wee small amount of that, so about that much on my face. This stuff is really good primer. It's moisturising and it's perfect for dry skin days in the winter. If you can't get a hold of it still, I would definitely recommend it because it is so nice and nourishing onto your skin. So yeah, it actually feels like a moisturiser, and I think it does act like a moisturiser as well. It feels amazing. So if you're in a rush in the morning and you don't have time to do both your moisturiser and your primer, you can just get this and double duty for the day. So yeah, that's me all primed and ready to put this foundation on. So I'm going to do one pump to start out with, and it does come with a pump bottle, so it's not one of them pour out ones. And I am just going to do maybe two pumps. Decided to do 2 pumps because it is quite small pumps, and I just thought 2 pumps would be good. In this light, it does look a little bit too cool toned. I don't know if it's really cool toned, but I can tell. I thought it did for a minute, but it must be just the way the light's hitting it. Like here it looks really cool toned, but it must be that light. So yeah, I'm going to just take it on the sponge and dab it on the face. This foundation is quite runny. It isn't like a proper watery runny foundation, but it is one of the runnier ones. And you just have to be careful if you're applying it because it's not like one of them thick foundations where it's gonna be hard to blend. It's one of them ones that it's like a natural looking coverage, so it will be like a more of a runnier texture because it basically is meant to be that way. So I wouldn't just go like that when you just put it under your hand. I would just say be careful and be more mindful of it. I'm just applying it everywhere. I'm using a wee compact just to see how it's looking. Blend them dreaded hairlines in. It is quite light coverage, I would say, but it is meant to be like the medium coverage anyway. So I'm going to do one more pump. So say you're looking for a full coverage foundation, this isn't going to be it. But if you want to have one foundation that'll be light, the medium, it's perfect for you, and you can add some concealer, mix it in with it to make it more full coverage if you want that, which I might do on nights out. This actually reminds me of the Armani Luminous Silk. Just I haven't tried that one in person, but I've seen it on videos and reviews on YouTube, and the way it's going on and the way it's described, it's similar to Armani Luminous Silk. The finish is quite glowy, I would say. Like, it's not too out there glowy, but it's like that natural radiance, which I like. Always make sure you blend on your neck so to avoid any of the wee tag marks. Okay, so definitely more of a medium coverage with that one other layer added to it. So I'll come in closer. 2 layers gives you a medium coverage, and you can see how glowy it actually is. I would say it's very glowy, but it's not like a greasy looking glowy. It's more like a lip within radiance look, which I actually love. So I am going to do my concealer and all and powder my face. I like to always do that anyway, so I'm testing it like I would do with any foundation I do use. I am going to go in with, let me see, actually I might go with a different concealer I haven't used in a wee while. It's this I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers concealer in the shade Custard. I think it's, yeah, it's Custard. And I am going to apply it underneath my eyes. So shade match is quite good for my tan. It does look a little bit dark in this camera and all, and when I go like that, it's a little bit tad dark, but bear in mind my tan is developing, and I am putting concealer on the usual pieces I put in the concealer, so it will all work out. So I am just going to add this underneath my eyes. And I'm trying to be quick as well. Down the bridge of my nose. Keep it full. I do like to sometimes take my concealer here on the jawline just to create like a natural kind of contour. So the way I like to apply the concealer here, it kind of helps the contour not pop more, and it helps it look more tidier and just helps everything blend out. I do like to blend that area and these areas first before doing my under eyes, because I like to kind of, yeah, okay, let's do this area first and then the under eyes last, because it helps everything balance out and look more contoured and sculpted. I don't want these areas looking too bright either. Just blend that out. Be done in a minute. What time's it? Using my Revolution, let me see what one that is. It's the medium yellow loose setting powder. And my Ellison's powder brush. Actually, I'm going to just use my beloved blank canvas setting brush first. Being dope because I'm in a rush. And then use this brush to set the rest of my face. okay, that's a foundation set. I am going to do the rest of makeup and come back on camera once it's all done and this hair's dried. Okay, so it's just after 9:05 and this makeup, well, this foundation's been on for like nearly 3 hours, about 2.5, 3 hours. I'd say about just around that 2.5 hour mark. But in the church, yes, I have put on more makeup because I didn't get time to do my full face makeup, so I've just put some highlighter on, had bronzer on, and brow and eyeliner, and just a wee bit of bronzer and highlight on my eyes. Obviously a lip combo too, so if you're wondering what lip combo I did use, is this Latte. It's, what's it called again? It's a liquid velvet. This one here. I've actually got a packaging of it. This one here. And what's the shade? I think it's Au Naturel. I'll probably have it sitting here, or like leave the name here, but I'm pretty sure it's Au Naturel. This one. And I did put a bit of this Revolution matte liquid lipstick. I think this one is in like Cupcake or something. I'm not entirely sure the exact name, but it's like their pinky pale nude. Just in the centre and tap that out with my fingers to create that slightly ombre look. This one on its own is more like a peachy nude, but I want to add a bit more of a paler nude vibe to it, but not too much. But yeah, I love the foundation. The foundation looks really, really natural looking. It still gives me full coverage, but obviously it's more of that natural coverage look. The glow on this foundation is lovely, absolutely lovely. As you've seen in the previous clips, it just has this beautiful, beautiful glow. Like, I absolutely love it. I came in from church and I was like, wow, this foundation's actually looking lovely. Like that lovely lit from within glow, and I am just loving it. Excuse my hair, it's a bit frizzy because it's drying it and it goes frizzy if you can straighten it the first day. The second day it's fine, but the first day it's frizzy. But yeah, so I found the foundation actually wore well. Like, it's been only been 2.5 hours, but it has wore quite well under the mask and all, because I have to still wear linen masks. And it looked really nice. It just has that, it's definitely more of a medium coverage. The first layer, so like the first couple of pumps were like a light, the building on medium, but the second layer is more medium. But I would never say I can get the full coverage unless you got cakiness, but it definitely is more natural looking coverage, but it still gives you coverage. It isn't like a tinted moisturiser type of vibe, it's more like a light to medium foundation. So I do like that. I prefer having more of the medium coverage side compared to the light, because I prefer medium coverage, preferably full coverage, but I just decided to try this foundation out, and I'm glad I did, because it's a lovely foundation. I absolutely love it. So I can't do a full day wear test because it is night time, but I will try to check in around 11, like 11 o'clock mark, and see how it is. I might do an updated review. If you want me to do an updated review, I will do it like a month or so time. I will do an updated review of me wearing it after a few times and all, and give my proper final opinions, like wearing it for a proper like long day and see how it wears up, seeing how it looks on my skin and whatnot. But so far I'm really pleased with it. I'm glad I got it. Like I said before, I could always add a little bit of concealer into the foundation to make it more full coverage, or mix with a full coverage foundation. I do have other foundations, the review and all. I've got a couple of samples and one other full size foundation to review, and I will do them within the next couple of weeks, because yeah. So I've got Estée Lauder Double Wear. I've got that, what's it called again? Nude. It's our like airbrush makeup paste. I've got that, and I've also got a Lancome Tint Idol Ultra. I know I have reviewed the Double Wear and the Tint Idol Ultra, but I've got new shades, so I want to review them shades as well. So I've got a few foundations to show you and review, but I'm excited to get them videos done and up. So yeah, so would I say this foundation is worth it? Yes, definitely. I love the foundation so far. I love the glow it gives. I like the coverage. I do wish there was a bit more coverage, but I'm not really complaining because the glow is really nice and does cover quite well. And I can always add concealer in with it, or like on top of it, to give me the coverage I want. But this foundation, chef's kiss, I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. The Body Shop do have another foundation, which is like their matte clay one. and the consultant, she mixes a matte clay one with this fresh Nude one to give her that coverage she wants. So maybe when I use up more of my foundations, like I've got a few like half used foundations to use up that are nearly on their last legs. Once I use them up, I might get myself the matte clay, mix it together, or try that one on its own. But I've heard mixed reviews about the matte clay. I've heard it like it's really drying, and I've also heard that it is quite good. But I've also heard all these mixed reviews. I've also heard it isn't as good of a coverage, so I need to see. But it's cheaper than this one. This one's 16, as I said before. The matte clay is £10. But yeah, who I think this foundation is for, I would say it's for people who have mature skin, like normal to dry, maybe even very dry skin. You could kind of get away with it if I have combination skin. My skin type is kind of combination. It's more sensitive, but I do tend to get more like dehydrated, slightly dry around my cheeks, and then my T-zone can get a bit oilier, like down here and on my forehead. But I find with that sometimes I find a problem with longevity, so I haven't really fully tested the longevity, so I can't really say for that. Like say for instance, if you have oily skin, it'll be good for you. I would say if you've got very, very oily skin, I would say stay away from it because it's going to make you look really glowing. Yes, I like that look, then go ahead. But it's definitely more geared towards people who have drier skin and mature skin. I would say it'd be quite flattering if you're an older lady. I'm actually classified as mature even though I'm 29, but like after 25 your skin is actually classified as mature. So I would say like older women, like women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, beyond, would like this foundation because I would say it'd be quite flattering. Now, obviously, I can't test it out because I don't have that type of skin yet. Years to come, probably. But yeah, probably could test it years to come, but I don't know if that foundation will be around by the time I'm that age. But I would say, like, because the way the luminosity of this foundation and the way it kind of looks really flattering, like a filter on your face, that's how it looks. I would say it would be quite flattering on lines and wrinkles and like eye texture and all. I would say it'd be quite, because it bounces light off, I'd say it would be good for that age range. And because obviously matte foundations tend to exaggerate them lines and wrinkles and texture and dryness, whereas like luminous foundations tend to be more flattering and bounce the light off, like the bounce light off your skin, so it kind of gives you the illusion that your skin is absolutely flawless. You have no texture, you have no wrinkles, you have no lines, your skin's glowing from within, and that's what this foundation does. I absolutely love it. Love it. They do have 16 shades, which is okay, it's okay, but I wish they had more. They should bring out at least about 68 more shades, maybe even 10 more shades, and that'll be better shade range. Maybe if they can, in a perfect world, get up to 30 shades, that'll be amazing, but 16 is not too bad. I've seen way worse, but most people should be able to get their shade match. Now I did notice there isn't, well, I don't know if there is as many darker shades. There is a few darker shades, but I wish there's more like darker shades and some lighter ones and some in between. Like I think this one, I said it before, I thought it looked cool tone, but I don't think it really is. I think it's more neutral. Because it looks more neutral to me. I don't know if it's olive. I might actually try to patch test a bit here to see if it is, but on the swatch it looked olive. No, it's more like a neutral, I would say. Not really olive. Might be, I don't know. No, it's more like neutral. But I can't really see it in natural light, so it could be olive in natural light. But to me, it looks neutral. On the screen, it kind of looks like olive, to be honest, but it is more of a neutral tone. And if you do wear a fake tan like myself, the 45, if you like to wear dark tan, is quite good for you. And if you like to wear like more of a natural light to medium tan, there's one called 30, which is, I can't remember the exact name, but it's shade 030. And I've heard that's good for like tan too, but yeah, so that's my final thoughts on this foundation. Love it so far, love it so far. And I'm going to stop rambling now. I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope I didn't ramble too much, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.